Hola gente, ¿cómo van todos por ahí? Espero que todo tranquilo. Seguimos con el PoE 2, capítulo 26. Nada, estuve vendiendo cositas y lo único que me quedé, le cambié los guantes que tenía. Se lo cambié por estos que tienen escudito. El otro me quedó medio ya como muy atrás. Y tenemos que ir a hablar con... ¿Cómo se llama? Esta mina que está acá.
Outsider, approach me.
A ver. Espera que me enfoca alguien acá. Tengo que hablar. Ahí. A ver si este me dice...
Aye.
Ah, este.
Why are you asking? Who sent you? Bugger off!
The king sent me. I'm here to torment you.
Not funny. Move on. Makoru's got something to prove. Lucky for you, she's got the talent to back it up. You won't go wrong getting on that ship. She's been underestimated. By my people and her own.
Her tribe, I take it?
Aye, she's left them behind. But she's got her people's spirit. I'm fond of the Karui. They value honor and ancestral tales of bravery. Not just talk. For real. They live the way us Kalgurans claim we do. They're wild and free.
Why do her own people underestimate her? She seems strong.
Oh, you know how it is in times of change. The younger ones get ideas, and the older ones try to push them back toward tradition. The Karui passionately follow what they call the way.
What's all this way business?
Well, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it's a kind of code of honor.
So, Makoru is a little upstart do-gooder that rejects tradition. How dull. I get it.
Reject is a strong word. You'd have to ask her. She forges her own path. Kind of like we did coming here, to Rayclast. I admire that. He's fairly new in town. I heard he had too many modern ideas for the chieftain's liking. He seems capable enough, and Makoru's taken a liking to him.
Who is the mighty chieftain around here?
His name's Tavakai. He's a bit of a hard ass, a real warrior. And we do our very best not to cross him.
I look forward to arguing with him.
Estaba acá y...
Good luck with that. Now there's a true friend. Me and him have been on this campaign here in Rayclast since the start of this little venture, when it was but a lodge and a dream. Next thing you know, well, it all got away from us. And here we are, with a whole town somehow grown up around us.
Not everything grew up.
I'm just now realising I haven't been on an expedition in 6 bloody years. Time really is a cruel master.
Sounds like you're itching for adventure. Let's get you back out there.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. It's quite the worry. Not one of us sleeps right at night lately. It's just not like her to disappear this long.
So she's missing, then? Probably dead.
We'd seen her a lot more recently after certain folk made their way back to Kalgur some years back. She's not one to be tied down to mortar and stone, mind you. But weeks without a word. No, that's not how Gwen.
Well, if I find her and she isn't dead, perhaps I'll tell her to come by.
Please do. Now that there's a good man. He's led us through thick and thin. An aspiring dreamer and a cynical realist. He's a unique fellow.
What do you admire about the tall one?
His conviction, his passion. He could change the world, if he just believed he could. Rumour has it you're looking for objects of grand importance. Should we be concerned?
Oh, this thing is grand, all right. And yes, you should be concerned.
Nothing's a secret around here for long, see? At least not to me. Just be careful. That's all I ask. Till next time.
Gather round.
No me se va nada, este...
Greeting.
Tampoco.
Go on. I must concur with the hooded one. Someone intentionally carved information meant to be discovered in the future. To do such a thing, they must have believed that their civilization might be endangered. However, the most important clues I found were done differently. Hand carvings.
Someone didn't want it around.
Their reasoning was unclear, but from what I saw, it was thrown not by soldiers, but by a woman. A scientist. And I have no idea who she was.
What of these edicts, then?
We have very little information, but if the seed of corruption was the instrument of the second edict, it may have been created in response to an unknown first edict.
The first mural I saw was broken, but there was definitely something there. They must have been facing some disaster, or enemy, or change in the world. Did they create the seed of corruption in response?
Whenever Vival built something dangerous, we also ran a parallel project. As a contingency, the weapon, the instrument of the third edict. I believe it is a fail-safe. If the seed of corruption grew out of control, then perhaps it was designed to shut down the experiment.
Then that is exactly what we will do.
Come now, Doriani. You clearly want to take back the weapon to save your people. I'm not stupid.
I cannot. Unfortunately, that is not how time works. Everything one knows will happen, did happen. This is the one case where ignorance can be a scientist's greatest asset. I must learn as little about history as possible while I am in this era. Go.
Vamos a ver a Makoru. No sé si está por acá. Tabakai.
I am
Tabakai.
Tabakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe. These waters and all the islands within belong to the Karui. You and these Kalgurans are our guests. I expect you to behave like it.
Yes. Tell one of the coven to behave. See what that gets you.
I care not for your words, only your actions. I'll be watching. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers.
Beyond life and death? I suppose belief is a kind of strength.
It can take many forms, yes. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Val, the Eternal Empire, and now I thought their leader Danik was true of heart. Until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale. And it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
Dead's not always gone, but I see your point.
Your dark tongue does not humor me. Now we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we... Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before...
Tukohama is dead, isn't he?
Show some respect, will you? Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
I think she's doing just fine. Makoru's the least intolerable person I've met here.
The first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Akanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful. All the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the... We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Akanu is now off limits to outsiders.
Ideas can be more dangerous than any weapon.
Perhaps. But try defending yourself with an idea. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
Ballena sagrada.
Oh, come now. The blacksmith was too late to stop that. If you'd really like, perhaps I can bring it back to life.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is King's March is too large for any one man to fully control. Well then, what is it that brings you here? You've clearly made yourself at home on our...
I'm just here on a lark, really. Or looking for parts of an ancient weapon that can destroy corruption. One of those two.
Our islands have become more and more sickened of late. Those who stray fall ill with the blood
A ver si me
fever
da alguna
and
misión
are
o algo.
cast out to die alone. My Hotungo worries that the beast has returned to the world once more.
Oh, it has. That's what the weapon is for. To drain and remove corruption.
This weapon, it sounds like it could cure the blood fever. We believe it is caused by corruption contaminating our very blood, so removing it may heal that sickness. A powerful weapon indeed. I suppose I can allow you to continue your search, for now. Talakura.
No me dio ninguna misión, nada. Tendría que hablar con Makoru. En teoría tendría que estar por acá. Acá arriba.
Yes?
A zarpar.
Where to?
Bueno, ya estuvimos. Isla de los Alcaudones. La prisión abandonada, ya estuvimos.
Belay that order! Lower the anchor.
As you wish. There you go. Be wary here. The kinfolk are a bit crazy lately. They used to be nothing more
Clanes
than
de
a
goblins se
nuisance.
están alterando
But now that
últimamente.
volcano rumbles like it's
Alterados
hungry,
últimamente.
and you can see them carting sulfite down there non-stop. The mountain must be alive, and oh boy, it's got an appetite.
Bueno, vamos a explorar. A qué nuevos
Fun
enemigos tenemos
little
por acá.
beasts with big ambitions.
Goblins. Se dan el fuego. Lo que sí me olvidé de mejorar esta arma. Esta maldición.
Excuse me, fellow. Where's your face?
Mapa del tesoro. tamborcito llama a mi enemigo, parece. Oiga. Vamos rodeando todo. Ah, como que lo llama. Bonitos, se la bancan, Sí, hay dos. La bestia ciega y corral de bestias.
This looks too sophisticated for kinfolk.
Información fosilizada. Orbe de joyero menor. Escritos febriles.
My Voltaxic canaries. How is it that you're running scared of this blind beastie? It can't even bloody see. They're whispering in the dark, every moment now, licking at our fear, tasting our sweat. We need more sulfite. Here we all are, lying about, sick as dogs, evil closing in around us. Get that sulfite, no matter what it takes. This green lot won't stand in our way, not with all we've got down here. Give it time, my sweethearts, give it time. Your master, Nico.
Simple-minded
Sulfito. Me hablaba de la bestia ciega. Por acá vamos bordeando. Isla de la Bestia, dice. A ver. Tengo nuevo level y... vamos por aquí. A ver esto.
Why cage what you can control?
Se coge puesto a propósito,
Better dead than caged.
Cinturón grado 2. Acá puedo mejorar. Por eso. Y... a ver, ¿qué más tengo por acá? Daño elemental. Vamos con eso. Garabatos desperdigados. Sala que recolecta el poquito de minerales.
Radiant's power. I must claim it. Death.
Torre Voltax. Ah, este me da un disparo. Ojo, pero... Ah. Acá donde empezamos, vamos por acá. A ver. Punto de control. Esto. Y ahí arriba. Lanzamiento, varita única. Que estos enemigos estoy viendo que tienen daño por rato. Así que voy a tener que cambiar el
My power to wield.
varita de hueso. Me toca una explosión de huesos. Ojo, con esto. Ojito con esto. Tema que no tengo daño del caos, ¿no? Pues lo voy a probar. Control acá, vamos por ahí. Vamos acá. accede a las madrigueras volcánicas.
Rupture darkness.
Vamos a cambiarnos esto. ¿Y acá qué hay?
They cage
Control de
anything that
bestias.
breathes.
Está lleno, ¿no? Imagino que libero una nomás, ¿no? Sí.
Should have left you for dead.
Y acá. Me falta acá arriba. ¿Vas por ahí? Otro punto de control acá. Como la madriguera de ellos. Las casitas. ¿Qué tengo acá? Ah, pensé que estaban ahí.
You want a show? Ha! I'll give you a show.
Deseo.
Divert!
en blanco mayor. Vial de piedra. Por artesano. Esto. Esto. Estamos. Bien. La bestia ciega. Yo no aparece enemigo. Esto ya está, ¿no? Creo que no me lo cuente, ¿no? Vamos. Madrigueras volcánicas.
This heat, hot enough to strip flesh. not.
Pues vámonos. Acá.
Death is my power to wield.
No hay tampoco lo controla. Tiene que haber algo cerca por acá. Nivel 51. Voz. Derrota a Krutog.
I like your lair. A shame about the occupant.
El señor del criminal.
Rupture darkness.
picking, aren't we?
Watch it.
Creo que me da el típico mover one shot. Mierda.
Image. Watch it. Simple-minded beast.
Está muerto, me va. Ahí. Misión completada.
Intellect always trumps mindless brawn.
Traje este. Vámonos con el capuchado. Ah, tengo un orbe del caos. No
The
sabía.
final piece.
La pieza final.
Symbols.
The translation work we've done. Is it enough?
Something about a forge. This part says you must finish it, or something like it. You must forge it. The word forge is drawn like a name. It's not an action, it's a place.
So, we must find an ancient precursor
Forja.
forge.
And how are we
Forja
supposed to
antigua.
do that then?
This is the first time in my life I'm forced to admit. I have no idea. Ask the crew, perhaps. The Karui. They live here, after all.
Karui.
This is the final piece. We have succeeded.
Lo hemos
Let us
logrado,
meet
la
back in
misión final.
King's Marsh
Vayamos
to
a la
plan
Puerta
our
del Rey
next
para
move.
planear nuestro siguiente movimiento. Gemelos magma. O sea, todavía me quedan cosas. Me quedan cositas acá. Vamos a terminar de explorar. A ver qué más encontramos. Justamente hay 2 voces más. A ver si encuentro otro boss.
I think not.
Maldita marchita. Esto. Tiene 12 de caos, daño caos. Igual tengo esa varita también, la tendría que probar. Trae grabación. Voy a ver qué onda. Si no vale la pena, ¿no? He revisado el mapa, ¿eh? Mucha vuelta.
Rupture darkness.
Sube bastante la experiencia ahí con eso. Anillo Esmeralda, what the fuck.
A relic from long ago.
104 precisión, precisión. La evasión, daño físico de ataques absorbe como vida. Gana fervor durante 4 segundos al matar. Da bastante precisión el anillo. ¿Dónde estoy acá? Te me he perdido. Me queda una parte acá. Voy a ir a este punto de control a ver si tengo otro por ahí más cerca.
My power to wield.
Si me cae un boss acá. Sí, no me queda. A ver. Nido volcánico. Rompe huesos y Rompesuelos, el terremoto. Ah, ya empezamos a ver mierdas. Encima te lanzan estas movidas. Una cagada. No, qué tonto, qué mal. Bueno, acá tenemos a estos dos. Que están bufados en su lado. Matan. Le tiro fuego si no lo toca. Ahora daño elemental, le tiro ahí. No. Ven ahí, acá, este me tiró algo, creo. Juego de joya superior. Rasgo de vida, bien. Una tormenta, anillo, esto me está matando. No me deja agarrar, Casi muero, mierda. Me voy para... a ver a Danning, al pueblo. Y yo creo que terminamos el capítulo.
Please tell me the Karui know something that might get this moving. We need an ancient forge.
I've never heard any mention of such a place.
I have.
Really? Where?
My old tribe tells a tale of a foreign medicine woman. It's a very old story. Took place after a great fire scoured the world. My ancestors had to dive into the sea just to survive. When they came to the surface, they found a burned woman floating in the tide.
What's this have to do with the forge? Get to the point.
She begged them to take her somewhere and promised to forge them a great reward. But the toll was too heavy. She was too injured, and she died trying to use the forge. She was buried there.
Where?
Arrestus. Well, wasn't called that back then, though.
Arrestus? Why didn't you mention this sooner?
Mention what? An old myth about a foreigner woman who died trying to use a forge some unknown thousands of years ago? I only knew you were looking for pieces of some old artifact. I didn't hear nothing about looking for a forge.
That's quite a specific myth. If it's true, Arastus must be the place.
Talakura.
Bien.
That makes two. I'm afraid we'll still need more to make sense of this.
Mapita.
I don't think we're going to find ourselves in open warfare, but Tavakai has recently slowed trade and restricted us to the docks at their settlement. That whale incident certainly didn't help.
Whale incident? Sounds juicy.
Our king commanded one of our vessels to hunt and harvest meat from a sacred whale, knowing full well what it meant to the Karui. By the time I found out, I was already too late. Tavakai hasn't spoken to me since. Our trade with the Karui fluctuates. There are so many tribes with different beliefs and different propensities. Some days we're all profiting. The Tukahama tribe, the largest in the region, welcomed us at first. We got along very well. Too well. When some of their younger members became interested in Kingsmarch, their chieftain, Tavakai, began to see us a little differently. Go make
Gente,
some
lo dejo por
legends.
acá. Espero que les haya gustado. Metan like si les gustó. Suscríbanse, comentarios. Es gratis, me ayudaría en el canal. Así que nos vemos en la próxima. Chau, saludos.